perfection, smooth, creamy, and awesomely delicious. Metemgee is an African dish that was brought to Guyana and became very popular in many Guyanese homes. My dad was a master chef for this dish. I want to bring back his memories today, and I would love for you guys to join me. So please, let's do it. Thanks for joining me, guys. We're gonna tackle the hardest task of preparing this meal first, grating the coconut. For me, it's the hardest task, but for you, it could be the easiest because you can also pick up a can of unsweetened coconut milk at the store or a box cream coconut milk, and that will do just fine. Since I want to bring back memories of my dad, I will put the extra effort and grate the fresh coconut the same way he did. I broke the coconut and of course drank the water. I'm gonna grate it and extract the milk. I will pour some warm water to help loosen the milk from the flakes. You can mash it up first and then strain it. I will strain it and use the squeeze bag to extract the rest of the milk from the flakes. With a combination of the one coconut and the water I added, I generated about 4 cups of liquid. This is what I will use to make the broth. I will set it aside and start work on peeling the provisions. I have cassava, or as they say yuca, short green plantains, sweet potato, and some eddos, or as they say dasheen. I'm going to cut the cassava in smaller pieces and peel them. Split it in the middle, and you want to remove the gut or vein, whatever they call it, I'm not sure. I'm using the short plantains. It's usually made with the long ones, but my dad usually used the short ones. It's also called tatayam. And coincidentally, when I went to the store, this was all they had. This was my dad's favorite dish the morning after he had his couple drinks. I'm using the red skin sweet potato. I believe it's the Japanese style, but you can use any kind of sweet potato you like. You want to try to get all the pieces about the same size so they can all finish cook at the same time. Eddos, or as they call it dasheen, is one of my favorite for this pot. The leaves are also nutritious and is used in many different dishes. This dish is one of our comfort food. To speed up the process, I will quickly chop the onion, garlic, ginger, and tomato. I will also list all the ingredients with the measurements in the description box. And we're moving along, guys. Thanks for your patience. I have my pot on the stove medium to high heat. I'm adding some butter to melt. To that, I'm adding the chopped onions, garlic, ginger, and some fresh fine leaf thyme. This is optional. And now one of the main ingredients to this pot, fish. I'm using some salted boneless codfish. You can use any kind of fish of your choice, but if you are using the salted fish, you may want to soak it in some water first to desalt it. Salted fish adds an extraordinary flavor to the coconut milk broth. I'm adding some salt, ground black pepper, and I'm gonna put in the provisions we cut up. And then I'm gonna pour the coconut milk. You wanna level it up with the provision. I'm adding the tomatoes and some riri pepper, of course. This is optional. And I'm gonna cover the pot and let it cook for about 30 minutes or until the provisions are tender and the sauce a little creamy. About 20 minutes, just checking up. It's smelling and looking good, guys. I almost forgot the dumpling. My dad will not be pleased if I don't add dumpling to this pot. I have some flour, margarine, baking powder, sugar, and salt. Give it a quick whisk. I'm gonna add some warm water. You wanna mix it into like a soft dough. You don't need to knead it too much, and you want the dough to be a little bit sticky. The dumpling doesn't take long to cook, so about like 5 minutes before it's finished, you wanna add them. My dough is a little soft, so I'm going to use my falafel scoop to put them in. I'll cover the pot and let it cook for another 5 minutes. Then we're gonna be in business, guys. And dinner is ready. I hope I did my dad justice today with his favorite food. This week will be 21 years since he passed and I still missed him. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Stay safe. Love you guys.